Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall can't hit. And here's George. And here's Embiid. Defended by Gobert. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Outside Edwards. And a missed layup. Now Philadelphia with it. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Back to Daniels. For 3, Conley. Minnesota again missing. George feels it out a bit. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Edwards for 3. He buries it from 3.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Okay, look out!
Wow! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Gobert up top. Pass to Conley. Here's Randall. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Edwards with it. Joel Embiid with the board. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. And the second free throw was good. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Martin outside. The Sixers again can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Randall on the screen. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Conley. And it's blocked by Martin. And he's able to get it back. Edwards with it. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it. A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Edwards can't get that one to fall. .32 seconds left to play in the first. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside Edwards. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Count that one. Edwards got 8 points.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Here's Oubre. And Gobert with a block. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Council. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Council. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Conley with the ball. High post read. Randall outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Lowry. Philadelphia leading by 3. Gordon with it. Randall's in his pocket. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And Embiid with the block. Lowry, good. And now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Outside McDaniels. Reed for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. So it's Philadelphia now. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Now Maxey. He's scoreless. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 8. Maxey, that's good.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Goes up from the top of the key. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 13 now.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Here's Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Lets it go from the wing, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 15.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Martin. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the 76ers lead by 10. Edwards looking it over. Puts one up from 19. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the triple. And it's now only a 5-point 76ers lead. Maxey attacking. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And that one misses.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's George. Nice D from Reed.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the basket by Edwards.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
The shot's good. George has got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Here's Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. George, a deep 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. He's got 22. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. Oh, wow. Did he?
That's
he
just,
did!
Yes,
Wow.
yes, he did that. We all witnessed that.
Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Embiid. Now here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. There's a screen. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Right side Reed. Fires for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Yep, that one goes.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Embiid, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Randall. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Embiid. Missed inside. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Randall on the screen. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Oubre. That's short off the rim. The Sixers lead by 11. Can't get it to drop. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Come on, hit up for your Timberwolves.
Timberwolves trail by 11. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Maxey's got 8.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. Randall on the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Good work there as it goes. Edwards got 29.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed.
Substitution, coach.
Lowry surveys the D. Here's Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And it's the Sixers with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Outside Edwards. A shot from the high post. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Doughton, no good. Edwards with it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Yabusele got a piece of it. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3 is up. The rebound by Lowry.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Embiid inside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's George on the drive. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Edwards can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 20.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And Embiid throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That'll send Paul George to the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley.
Paul George at the line for one.
We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Can they get it? That shot missing.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
For three, George hits a three-pointer.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Oh, smart.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant